Street knowledge.
Okay, we gonna try this one more again. I don't know who decided to get out here and try to block my live video, but you bogus as hell. And I'm gonna keep coming back. So whoever out here trying to block my live, you bogus as hell. But anyway, I'm back once again. I don't know how this gonna work out, but somebody went and reported my page to block my live. I don't know what you're doing that shit for. I'm still gonna come out and say what the hell I gotta say. But anywho, I'm back. This is me, Antoinette Sherry A, with Listen and Learn with Antoinette. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I thought this was an appropriate song with today's live. I'm usually here on Mondays and Fridays. I used to do more days than that. Certain times I will come on and I will do some shit. Whereas though, I'll do a special live here and there. And then there are times where, I'll just go on schedule. But today is Monday. Today is keep my name out your mouth Monday. Yes, it is. But like I said, I don't know who just tried to report my live and block it. Kiss my ass. I'm going to keep coming back regardless of the damn fact. But we up in this motherfucker. And yes, I am coming on here for this shit. Last night was epic as fuck. Yes, it was. But a lot of y'all got this shit twisted like it ain't nobody's business. So I want y'all to come on in this live. Come on through this live, y'all. Come on through this live. That's right. Hey, Henry. Hey, Laura, baby. Come on through to this live real quick. Y'all come on up in here. Oh, yeah. You damn right. I'm going to get to the nitty motherfucking gritty. I'm going to answer questions. With the situation with Will and Chris Rock, there was a lot of controversy with this shit. And I got asked a lot of questions. Had some debates back and forth. And I told everybody, you know what? I'm going to address you appropriately on my live on Monday. I said I'm going to address it at noon. And here I am at noon. So, here I is. Get slapped Monday. Woo! Thank you all for tuning in. Real talk, real talk. Thank you all for tuning in. This shit was crazy as hell, G. It was straight crazy. So today is Monday. I'm Antoinette Sherry A. I have a podcast that I do on live. It's either in my car or in my crib. And I also have a YouTube channel, Listen and Learn with Antoinette. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for following me on my fan page and follow me right here on my regular Facebook. Let's get to the whole skinny right now. Y'all come on through here. Come on through here. Share this live. Fuck that. I'm going to address some things. I don't know what it is, but from what my understanding is, there's a lot of simple ass people out here regarding what happened between Chris Rock and Will Smith. What you say, Lee Williams? Will Smith blocked your live. He ain't got no reason to block my live. I'm Team Will in this bitch right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. So as y'all know, the Oscars, which was really nice, it was beautiful. The Oscars was lovely. Everybody was dressed so lovely. Everybody was out and flourishing and all that great stuff there. Then we get Chris Rock up on stage and he's making his jokes as always, making his nice little, shots and shit at people like he normally do. Some comedians, the only way they could really be famous is if they are downplaying somebody else. And that's real funny about that. And I'm not saying every comedian does that, but a lot of comedians are famous because they downplay other people. And the way they downplay other people is particularly funny in certain cases. Wow! Obviously, this wasn't one of them damn cases. So, I'm going to give y'all a little backstory here. Will and Jada. We all know Will and Jada has had a lot of controversy in their marriages. Will and Jada have had a lot of bullshit happen when it came to their kids, their marriage, Jada's entanglements, all this old shit. We get that part. We know. Jada was bogus. Yes, she was. And August was bogus. I had said on one of my posts that, but August didn't get the same respect. I had to actually take a step back and think about that shit. How do we know August didn't get approached? It just wasn't in the media. How do we know Will and August didn't have a conversation? We don't. The only thing we do is we believe what the media is telling us. The controversy with this family goes deeper than what you know. This ain't the first time Chris Rock that pulled a shot out on Will Smith and Jada. He pulled shots out on them in 2016. Didn't nobody come and slap him then. They let a lot of that shit slide. But you got to understand something. Every human being got their breaking point when it comes to disrespect. And I agree with Will when he came up and apologized. He didn't apologize to Chris Rock, which I don't think he should have. He apologized to the Academy. He apologized to, his nominees and shit like that, which was cool. He's an emotional man. We get that. But one thing I agree with him, in that industry, along with a lot of other industries, with fashion industry, music industry, people have to deal with a lot of disrespect, a lot of taunting, a lot of people, talking shit about them in the worst way. And a lot of these celebrities, these famous people, are expected us to shut their mouths, turn their noses, and smile at every negative thing that comes their way. Well, guess what, people? Will Smith is human just like you are. And I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. Let somebody disrespect your fucking loved ones. If you really love your spouse, I don't give a fuck what y'all been through in life. Marriage is not easy. Relationships are not easy. But if you have a bond with each other to fix your issues in your relationship, who are y'all to judge of how things should transpire moving forward? They obviously got that shit together a long time ago. So who are y'all to tell them how they should conduct their marriage? But if you got a person that really loves their spouse, really loves their counterpart, loves their kids, all that shit, and you get somebody to disrespect your loved one, somebody that you are down for, that you really hardcore love from their soul and from your own, and that shit happens in front of your face, I don't give a damn who you think you are. You gonna take action regardless of the fucking fact. Am I saying that you gonna go around slapping people? No. Some people ain't got that motherfucking much heart. But you damn sure gonna stick up for what you love. You damn sure gonna go damn near die for what you love and care for. So get your minds out the fucking way when it comes to he shouldn't have did that. You don't know what the fuck you would have did if that kind of embarrassment happened to you and your loved one and your spouse or your kids. I got a son rising like crazy in the music industry right now. Do you think that I don't think that he gonna get some flack later on? Of course he is. But there's ways to conduct that, true enough. But see, he's just in this. He's been in it for a long time, but he's not like Will and Jada and all them. You know what I'm saying? He's not like Jay-Z and everybody else. So there's going to be a level of tolerance there. But you got people that's literally fed up with being disrespected. And when Denzel made his comment to Will, stating to Will, you know what? Hey, the devil attacks the most. When you getting ready to get up on your shit or you on your shit at your highest moment, that's when the devil attacks. That shit is real. It happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to many people. Soon as things were going good, here come ignorant motherfuckers coming out the fucking blue. I've had bitches ruin my fucking relationship. Well, he a pussy ass nigga for allowing that shit. I've had motherfuckers not stick up for me. I've had motherfuckers that stuck up and beheld my enemies instead of upholding me. I had a motherfucker literally do that shit just so that nigga could fit in with them. Motherfuckers he don't even know. And there was a breaking point there. Oh yeah, I was cussing motherfuckers clean out. You don't know where you're gonna go. And I had to do a lot of praying afterwards, because normally the old person in me would have done shit that would have costed me my career and everything else. And none of them motherfuckers was worth it. But you don't know what breaking point people have. There's always a temperature. Remember that. And everybody got a certain temperature until they snap. So you can't sit back and judge how he conducted himself. In my eyes, he conducted himself protecting a wife that's going through health issues. In my eyes, he conducted it the way he felt he needed to conduct it. And that's one of the reasons why Chris Rock didn't go and press charges, because Chris Rock knew this ain't the first time I done threw shots at their asses. I just was able to get away with that shit for so long. People let only so much shit slide. Y'all gotta understand that. People doing this bullshit about, oh, you was so unprofessional. Bitch, your ass don't know what the fuck you would have did in that fucking predicament. Somebody keep pushing your damn buttons and keep pushing and pushing. Verbally abusing you. You all know verbal abuse is sometimes worse than physical? Do you get that? People can only take so much of that shit. And yes, there's other ways to conduct things. But the way he conducted that was the way Will conducted that. Y'all be the first ones to jump on somebody and sit back and say you shouldn't have did X, Y, and Z. But what's real funny about that shit, a lot of us have been or are in relationships where we got a pussy ass nigga that don't offend us for shit. Oh, we got a girl, you dating a girl that hear bullshit from her girlfriends about your ass. And she don't defend you, but she defend them. That puts a little sandpaper up your ass, doesn't it? When you got somebody you care about, that you fucking love, that you got they back, and you realize they ain't got yours, make you feel some kind of way. So please stop spitting that noise. Because a lot of us wish the fuck we would have somebody on our team like that to defend us the way Will defended her. People talk about, he didn't know about, I don't give a fuck. Y'all finna sit there and tell me this man ain't read through the tabloids, did not hear about it when she put that shit on national television, on many networks about her alopecia, about her going through medical issues with her hair. Y'all really finna sit back and believe that nigga didn't know nothing about that? If you do, you slower than I thought you were. A lot of us wish we could have had somebody defend us. Women crave men to love them that's just that much, right or wrong. They will still defend their honor. Fuck that shit with August. Obviously, he forgave her and moved the fuck around. Obviously, they're still in their marriage, going through all the bullshit they went through with people criticizing their kids, all of the shit, dragging their whole fucking family name through the fucking mud. But the first thing you dudes is going to sit back and say, well, Jada did. He obviously forgave his wife. He obviously said that that bond was more tighter than that mistake she made. Obviously. Am I saying this right? No. But who are you to tell them how they should conduct their fucking marriage? Half you motherfuckers wish somebody would marry you. How the fuck can you tell anybody what to do in their relationship? Because if the shoe was on the other fucking foot, the reason why a lot of y'all, bumping your guns about what he shouldn't have did is because you're not in his shoes. Some of you will never be in their shoes. Some of you will never have that kind of limelight. So you will never understand the repercussions or never understand the challenges that go down in situations like this. Jokes about family trauma. Like I said, verbal abuse can sometimes, and I'm not going to just say sometimes, fuck that. Verbal abuse can be worse than physical abuse out here. That shit causes PTSD in the worst way. You don't know what a person went through. I suffer from PTSD due to past verbal and physical abuse. That shit ain't easy to get through. Are you fucking high? You cannot sit back and tell me that people should handle certain things a certain way because that's what you would do. You're not in their fucking shoes. You're not in their mindset. You don't sleep with them at night. You don't take a piss next to them night and day. You don't know where a person's head is at. You don't know how they suffer emotionally. You don't know how they suffer mentally. You don't know anything about that. But take it from a motherfucker that has suffered mentally and physically. That shit is nothing to deal with. It's nothing easy to deal with. I pray every single day for healing from past trauma. And I'm blessed to still be standing here. It's men and women that wish to God we had a mate like that that would protect us and stand up for us. What's going on, Ronnie Mac? Ronnie, I'm going to use you as an example. Let one of y'all motherfuckers go up there and disrespect Ronnie's wife. Let one of y'all say something stupid out of pocket to Ronnie's wife. You think he finna smile in your face and be like, oh, don't worry about it. No, Ronnie gonna choke the fuck out of you. I said it. Because that man love his fucking wife. That man is down for his wife. There's a lot of people out here that understand where Will came from, I'm telling y'all. There's a lot of people dealing with a lot of mental abuse out here. Like I said before, you got motherfuckers out here straight up killing their spouses off of mental abuse. You got baby daddies out here murdering their girlfriends and their baby mamas and their ex-wives for past trauma that they dealt with that they never got help for. You know why they didn't get help for it? Because our communities make it look like it's taboo for us to get any kind of mental assistance, any kind of help for ourselves. Y'all would rather talk about a motherfucker and make fun of them than to encourage them to get help to make themselves better. How dare you? Don't judge the next motherfucker unless you've been in their damn shoes. And one thing about me, I don't speak about shit I ain't never been through. I don't speak about shit I never helped somebody else get through. If I've never experienced it, I can't help you. Only thing I could do is give my opinion of advice. But everybody got their breaking point, G. Even me. And sometimes you gotta weigh out your options, what's worth it and what's not worth it. In this case, look at Will's fucking face. Yes, he's an emotional man, but read between the lines. Look at that man's eyes. Look dead into his eyes. He's had enough. He's had enough. That's it. He's had enough. Somebody gonna say, well, if another actress made fun of Jada, would it be right for Will to slap her? What kind of dumbass fucking question is that? That man ain't gonna slap another fucking woman. This was a man slapping the shit out of another fucking man that chose to disrespect his wife on national television. If you bad enough to throw one in that manner, then you better be bad enough to take one in that same exact manner. The reason why a lot of you men, and I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I'm just gonna call it how the fuck I see it. The reason why a lot of y'all fucking men do this shit and sit back and say he was bogus, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers got feminine qualities, and a lot of y'all are some pussy ass niggas. It's a lot of bitch ass dudes out here that hell no, they wouldn't fight another fucking nigga, but they'll fight a bitch in a heartbeat. They'll fight a bitch in a heartbeat. They'll fight a chick, but they won't fight a dude. Bet who was single, cuz? I didn't get that part. Bet who was single? Elaborate that a little bit better. Hey, son, how you doing? This is real shit. Demar Johnson. Hey, baby, how you doing? What's going on, Marcus? What's going on? Y'all gotta understand something. Nate, what's happening, baby? I'm sorry. I'm going to say hello to a lot of people that tuned in. Kevin, hello. Hey, Jamal, hello. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. But real talk. Seems like it's the single man. A problem with him defending. Yes. This is what I said. It's a lot of bitch-made dudes out here. It's a lot of niggas that would rather fight a chick than fight another dude. It's a lot of dudes out here that will literally verbally abuse a female. But as soon as another nigga jump on that fucking phone with that same nigga, he clam up like a little bitch. If you a single dude out here and you ain't never been married, you ain't got really shit to say about how Will conducted himself. Because if you actually had somebody on your team that was there for you and you loved them from your soul, I guarantee you the shit you be saying right now would be a lot different. Once again, don't go jumping down somebody's throat if you ain't never stepped a foot in they fucking shoes. Don't talk about mental abuse if you ain't never been mentally abused. Don't talk about breaking points if you've been sheltered all your fucking life. Don't talk about being a leader if you ain't been nothing but coddled all your fucking life. A lot of these people struggled, was homeless, had to build themselves, eat dirt just to get where the fuck they are. So who are you to judge? Who are you to tell them how they should conduct their lives? When half of y'all ain't got a life your damn self. You got women out here, same bullshit. You'll disrespect your man. You'll slap the shit out of him. You'll do X, Y, and Z to him. And mentally, do you know there are men that are getting mentally abused as well, verbally abused by their women? And it's these same bitches that wouldn't bust a fucking grape or throw a hand at another hoe. But you want to be respected. That's bullshit. So in my eyes, a lot of y'all dudes that are talking this jive shit right now about how Will should lose his Oscar and this, that, man, fuck you. You the loneliest motherfuckers out here. You lonely, don't nobody want your raggedy ass dick, and guess what? Now you're upset. Half you motherfuckers ain't had pussy in God knows how long. Why? Because bitches is tired of the bullshit that comes out your fucking mouth. You used to be the bomb. You used to be the pimp. Now you washed the fuck up and you in your 40s sitting at the fucking corner like the old man at the edge of the club. And you wondering why. A lot of y'all are fucking mentally disturbed and miserable and don't even fucking realize it. It's easy to get on social media and throw darts at somebody else. You know why? Because a lot of y'all don't hold yourselves accountable for bullshit that you do, for you being the reason why you are where the fuck you are right now. A lot of you dudes don't hold yourselves accountable for shit when it comes to you verbally abusing and physically abusing your fucking women. A lot of you motherfuckers don't hold yourselves accountable. It's easy for you manipulating motherfuckers to point the finger. It's easy for you manipulating lying ass bastards to make excuses and point the finger at somebody else instead of holding yourselves accountable. Y'all the little dick crew. Usually it's a lot of the 3-minute men that do this shit. It's a lot of the little dick crew 3-minute men that play these kind of games. Motherfuckers is tired of dumb shit. But you got people out here that really love and care. Let me tell you something. Love is protection. Love is security on both ends for both parties. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to scandal. Love is not supposed to put you under the bus. Love is not supposed to protect your enemies and not protect you. Love is not supposed to backstab the fuck out of you and laugh in your fucking face. A lot of y'all are used to that. So a lot of y'all think that's how this shit's supposed to go. I've had all that shit done to me, but I know motherfucking well that's not how the fuck it goes. I would never, ever, ever let somebody disrespect something I love and that I care about from my soul. I would never. Even though they didn't protect me and wouldn't have my back, if I love you from my soul, I'm not going to let shit happen to you. And it's a lot of people that know I've struggled to work on me mentally as well as anybody else. Instead of throwing my hands first, I use my mind. Will I cuss you the fuck out? Oh, yes. Hurt me bad enough. Oh, I'm going to cuss you out a whole new asshole. And I'm going to pray about it later. I'm working on me, but I know how mental abuse goes. I know what it feels like to be backstabbed and kicked in your ass by people you love, family, so-called friends, people that you in a relationship with when you had they fucking back 100-fold, and they tell you to go to hell in the end. A lot of y'all don't get it. Is it emotional? Yes. I felt that man's pain because through everything him and that woman went through, they still came out on top. You know why they still came out on top? Because they stuck together like this. Like this. Excuse me. It happens every now and then. A lot of y'all don't get it that in certain businesses, if you want to be a part of a limelight, if you want to be a part of anything that involves the public, you have to understand that there are going to be repercussions to that. There's going to be jealousies. There's going to be envy. There are people that are going to run your name into the ground negatively. There are people that are going to give and pull out falsehoods about you because you're successful. I know so many people with their own businesses that thrive like a motherfucker, but they got so many people that are hateful and jealous and put their names in the dirt for no reason. Yet those same people still keep moving and pushing and moving forward and continuing to thrive. I fucks with those people. The moment somebody is ready to give up and ready to commit suicide, the first thing you motherfuckers say is, man, they was going through some mental shit. Oh, but they not now. But they not now. The minute somebody hangs themselves in a garage, slice their wrists and sits in the tub until they gone, and you hear about it. Oh, they had a lot of mental issues. There's a lot of celebrities that ended their lives due to depression. It's a lot of celebrities that ended their lives due to this shit that Will and Jada dealt with. Some of them went through worse. There are some of these celebrities that would never let you know the deep down darkness that they deal with. And a lot of times they're afraid to speak to other people because they know that they're going to get the finger pointed at them and made fun of. I feel that, man, because I'm telling you, there's some things that I dealt with in my life that happened to my kids, that happened to me. And the devil tried to get me to take my life many times. And I don't need no pity party. They just ain't saying no shit for y'all to be like, give her a hug. No, I'm telling you, this shit is real. It's real. You know what made me keep going? Motherfuckers constantly praying for me. And me praying for myself. And me looking at my babies and saying, hey, you know what? They don't deserve for me to take my life just because life is hard. No. They're the reason why I need to move forward and be stronger. Not just for me, but for them. But I'm telling you, everybody, there are people that don't believe in faith. There are people that don't believe in God, so they're not strong enough to deal with life. There are people that have had some detrimental shit done to them, and mentally it fucks them up. You have no right to judge how they behave when they've had enough. You have no right. You really think he gives a fuck about that Oscar when it comes to his wife? No. You think he gave a fuck about that Oscar? You think he'd trade an Oscar in for his kids? No. Ain't no amount of fame worth me sacrificing the dignity and the respect of the people I love and care about. You did? None of you have a right to judge anybody. It's a lot of y'all out here that only use people to get through life. It's a lot of y'all that don't know what fucking love really is. It's a lot of y'all that are dealing with a lot of damage. And the only way you know how to feel good about yourself is to shit on somebody else. And if you have a big enough crowd around you of miserable motherfuckers, guess what? You feel you in the in crowd now. You'd rather be accepted by a bunch of no low life ass motherfuckers than to uphold somebody that would be there for you no matter what. It's men and women that have spouses and relationships where that other individual had their back so fucking hard, no matter what, they would have their back. But instead of it being reciprocated, they mate goes along with the in crowd because they want to fit in with these low life motherfuckers because their life seems more fun than this life of stability right here. Y'all some sorry motherfuckers, whoever believes in that shit. And the ones that act like that, you ain't shit and you ain't never gonna have shit. Karma ain't got no expiration date. How dare you judge anybody else? You're nobody to do so. I commend Will Smith. I commend him. It'd be a different story if he was so mentally fucked up to a point where he actually did something that caused bodily harm to Chris. Then the tabloids would really blow the fuck up. Will Smith is crazy. Will Smith is crazy. Then y'all have even more to say, wouldn't you? It's motherfuckers that would let that shit go on for so long and couldn't handle that shit, would have blew his fucking head off. And y'all would have been like, oh my God, he's crazy. Everybody has a breaking point. Everybody. So a lot of y'all really need to shut the fuck up. Because until you've walked a mile in people's shoes like that, or like myself, or like other people I know that deal with depression or have dealt with depression, till you walk a mile in their fucking shoes, you can't say shit. Get your fucking life together. I pray God you can find a mate that's as down as that married couple is for each other. I pray to God you find somebody that's got you so fucking rock solid, that's got you, just held you down where you ain't got to worry about shit in life. I want you to have that experience so you can experience how you would feel if somebody disrespected that, something that was that close to your fucking soul. Ain't shit you can tell me about this. I done ran the fucking race. And it's a lot of people that's on my page knows I done ran the fucking race. And I'm still standing right here, smiling in y'all face. I done went through my shit. But see, media is something. All y'all do is look at the pictures. I dealt with mental, verbal, and physical abuse, and I'm telling you, that shit puts a fucking stamp in your life. But it doesn't have to stay there. It don't have to stay there. There's a way out of it. There's healing from it. Oh yes. Oh yes. God tests his strongest soldiers, and believe you me, God counts every tear. He counts every deed. You will not be left behind. But for those of y'all that don't understand that trauma, delete yourself. You're wasting my motherfucking energy and space. But I guarantee you one day, if it's meant, you're going to find out what that life is like. And I pray to God it's nothing to do with mental abuse or physical. But you're going to love somebody so fucking tight and deep, man. And you're going to see somebody disrespect that you really love. And it ain't no telling what you're going to do to defend them. I know what it's like for somebody not to defend me and to defend my enemies instead of me. Oh, yeah, baby. I done had friends I thought I've known all my life that was just this close do that to me. And a man rolled with them instead of riding for the bitch that made sure he was good when nobody else would. Oh, we got them motherfuckers out here. It's just like some of you chicks. You get a good ass man. I saw a post, and I'm not going to say this man's name. He knows who he is because he's watching this live right now. He done went through 3 to 4 years of verbal and mental abuse from his wife. Somebody, and I know the guy, somebody he was literally breaking his neck for. She didn't have to worry about shit, yo. She didn't have to worry about nothing. He had her back 100-fold. He would whoop a nigga's ass for her. He didn't get the same in return. He got used. He got verbally abused. She downplayed his imperfections to a point where as though she made him feel like he didn't need to live. Don't say that's a weak ass nigga, because I'm going to tell you right now, mental abuse is worse sometimes than physical abuse. It is so fucked up when you got to play a horrible event in your head and you want it to stop, but it doesn't stop. It plays like a movie, like a rewind over and over and over and over again. And all you want it to do is stop fucking playing. But it don't. That man literally got on Facebook and he was contemplating killing himself. Everybody got a breaking point, G. People be like, don't vent on Facebook. Don't vent on Facebook. Some people, that's all they got. Some people would rather vent to Facebook and cry for help that way. Reach out to people that way instead of take their life. Some people would rather vent on Facebook and tell their deep, dark secrets in the hopes that somebody would reach out to them that they also love, that knows that that person loves them and that they can help them get through it. Everybody got their vice. Everybody do. You ain't nobody to judge that, especially if it never happened to you. So I'm saying that, all of that to say this, man. Y'all need to be a little bit more kinder. Y'all need to be a little bit more sensitive to the situation. Y'all need to really take a step back. Yeah, the memes are funny. They are. But take a real step back sometimes and analyze things a little deeper than what the media tells you. Check on your people, man. It's a lot of people going through this. It's a lot of people going through a lot of heartache. A lot of people going through mental depression. And they just want people to reach out to them so they know that they actually are loved and cared for. That there is hope. Not everybody prays the way I pray. Not everybody believes the way I believe. Sometimes it's more important to know that somebody got your back than to think that you got to face trauma and negativity and people coming at you and people disrespecting you all by yourself. Start looking deeper than your own fucking opinion. Did nobody ask you for your fucking opinion? Nobody cares. You know why? Because if you ain't been through the motherfucking shit, who's listening to you anyway? Stop picking on people that are weaker than you. Stop it. Stop picking on people when you ain't walked a mile in their fucking shoes. Stop it. Learn to have some empathy, because this world is dealing with more shit than you can ever imagine. We are still on a struggle to survive, but we are still on a struggle to be successful mentally, spiritually, physically. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't helping shit out while you steady judging people when your motherfucking life ain't squeaky clean itself. While you steady pointing the finger like this when you should be doing this. A lot of you motherfuckers can't look in the mirror longer than 30 seconds into your own soul before you look away, because you don't want to see the reality of who you really looking at. A lot of you don't hold yourselves accountable for your fuck-ups in life because you don't want to come to reality that there is something wrong with you. Change your thinking. Change your fucking thinking. Get a little bit more maturity under your fucking skin. Get a little bit more understanding under your fucking skin, you hypocritical ass motherfuckers. One day, you'll see it for yourself. And I just pray you get through it. One day you'll experience some heartache and hurt. Nobody leaves this earth without experiencing some kind of heartache and pain. And I just pray you get through it. But my hat's off to Will. My hat's off to Jada. My hat's off to that marriage. Is it okay to be physically abusive? No, it's never okay. But you don't know a person's breaking point. You don't know what people deal with behind closed doors. The only thing you care about is what the media says. And half the time, half that shit ain't true. The man is a phenomenal actor. And he has some phenomenal old school actors that got his fucking back. That got his back. You looking at the little peons that don't like him. You looking at the little motherfuckers that they never experienced shit, trauma in their fucking life. You talking to people that ain't never experienced shit but a fucking silver spoon in their mouth, or motherfuckers that had their mamas coddle them all the way up into their 50s. That's why they can't get their shit together. You talking about motherfuckers that rather follow the crowd than be a leader. Those are the motherfuckers talking negative against Will. That's the bandwagon y'all want to be on? Be my guest. See how far that gets you. And hit me back. I can't wait for the show. The shoe to turn fits in the household. With his wife. Ain't nobody worried about Chris Rock. Chris Rock know what he did. That's why he's not pressing charges. Chris Rock knew he took this shit too far because he kept getting away with it through the years. If you can't put yourself in another person's shoes and you ain't never went through no trauma, really, to be honest with you, with all due respect, I really don't give a fuck about your opinion. And I know I'm going to get deleted by a lot of them, about 5 motherfuckers. It always happens when I speak truth. I get deleted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All I say is, bye, bitch. I don't care. If you've never dealt with mental trauma, you've never been through anything that made you want to give up in life, but yet God still kept you strong and kept you moving forward through your pain. If you ain't never been through that, I really could care less about your opinion. I don't care. I don't care. And Freddie, you need to rewind this damn video. I'm not trying to hear it. You obviously weren't here through the whole thing, so I really could care less right now. Will Smith ain't did shit wrong. He defended somebody he fucking loved. He did it through the trauma he faced. He did it through the fucking trauma. He did it through the trauma. He did it through the people dragging his kids through the mud. He did it through people dragging him through the mud, dragging his wife through the mud, dragging his whole family through the fucking mud. Instead of him giving up on his whole fucking family, he decided not to. He decided to stick up. He decided to stand up. He decided to uphold that covenant. A lot of you motherfuckers don't know what that's about. So shut the fuck up. Hey, Mario. These motherfuckers got me emotional on this bitch. I swear for God. If y'all don't know, y'all ain't never been in love. If y'all ain't never been hardcore down, stomped down in love, you don't know shit about why some people do the shit they do. All you say is, oh, it's just an excuse. But one day, I guarantee you this, you gonna have that kind of love into your life. I really pray you do. And then one day, somebody gonna try to disrespect them in front of your fucking face. This'll be a whole different story, boss. And as soon as you jap the fuck out, I'm telling you, you're going to have every excuse in the book. You know why? Because you will finally realize what that kind of love does and how protective that kind of love really is. Love ain't supposed to hurt, it protects. I said this earlier. It protects. It provides. It strengthens. It builds. It builds together, not just one-sided. Love is supposed to build. Love is supposed to protect you from everything on the outside of that love. Real love and relationships, the outside world is not supposed to fucking matter. But a lot of y'all let too many of the outside fucking people in the world get into something that's supposed to be real love and tightness between two people. That's why a lot of y'all motherfuckers can't keep relationships now. It's all good. Well, that's my time, everybody. You must excuse me. Y'all know I get passionate in this shit. I'm glad I ate my lunch. I'm glad I ate this motherfucking fish fillet sandwich and shit before I started talking to y'all. Y'all wasn't finna have my ass hyperventilating on live. You got anybody out here that's dealing with mental depression? That's dealing with people attacking them mentally? I would suggest you share this live with them. You got people that's thinking about taking their own life because they can't deal with shit. I suggest you send them this live. You got people that think that they're going through betrayal and they all by themselves. Send them this live. I want to let them know they're not the fuck alone. I want them to know that somebody understands this shit. If it ain't none of y'all, man, I understand it. I understand it. I feel you. I see you. I'm praying for you. It ain't over till the fat fucking lady sings. Know that. Because you on this earth for a fucking reason, which means you got something to accomplish. Don't let no devil in hell, whether it be through human form, through social media, don't let it interrupt that fucking goal that God got for you. You got a purpose. Let God guide you to fulfill it. It's a lot of people that's suffering like this right now because you have something great ahead of you. It's a lot of people that's suffering right now that feel like they ain't got nowhere to turn because God has a blessing for you. He has a path you need to go down. He has something amazing for you to accomplish, and the devil knows that. So when the devil knows that, he attacks you with all guns blazing to get you to stop going down that path that God has for you. Don't you fucking stop. Don't you fucking stop. Because I've been through the ringer so much, people even wonder or surprised I'm still standing here right now. I'm standing here because I got a fucking purpose. I'm standing here because I got a purpose. People say, why don't you attack your enemies that did such and such? For what? I don't need to lay a hand. I don't need to raise my voice. I don't need to lay a finger. Because baby, karma is a close relative of mine. And the Almighty God is my vindicator. He handles people way better than I can. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen it. What I do for my enemies is I pray for them. And I say, God bless you anyway. And I wish you the best. Sorry for cussing you out. I wish you nothing but the fucking best. Sometimes we gotta fight evil with love. That's how you secure your blessings in life. You'll learn that one day. I had to learn it. You gonna learn it too. But I love y'all. I want y'all to have a wonderful Monday. Please make it a safe, productive week. I love all you motherfuckers. Even you goofy looking motherfuckers. Even you silly acting motherfuckers. I love the fuck out of y'all regardless of the fact. Even if I would have to hit you in the eye sometime, I still love you. I cuss your ass out and have your back at the same motherfucking time. Because what real friends do, they don't ride the bandwagon, baby. A real friend ain't a cheerleader. A real friend ain't a backstabber. A real friend is going to tell you where you're wrong at and teach you how to fix it. A real friend is going to show you where you're wrong and teach you how to fix it, not backstab your ass. Not say they love you and kick you in your ass and backstab you. Real friends gonna help you elevate. Real friends don't want you to stand still because them stupid bitches is standing still. Real friends are gonna help you grow and you gonna help them grow. Real friends show love and protect you. That's how I know a lot of y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because it's way too many pussy ass people out here backstabbing say so-called friends off of hatred, jealousy, envy, strife, all that shit. And them the same motherfuckers 10 years from now gonna be in the same spot, if not worse or dead. I ain't wishing death on nobody. I'm just telling you what I've seen through the years. I've seen how this shit go. Hatred and jealousy get you no fucking where. Get you no fucking where, but on your deathbed wondering what the fuck you ever did in your life. And when you find out that you wasted your time in your life stepping on people that was loving on you, by the time a lot of y'all figure it out, sorry to tell you, it's gonna be too late. I had to let go of people that I thought loved me to death after they backstabbed the fuck out of me. But you know what? I ain't got no hatred for them hoes. I wish them nothing but the best. I said hoes because y'all know I like to cuss on here. God's working on me. Y'all need to do a little bit more thinking and have a little bit more empathy for people out here. Because like I said before, what goes around comes around. Karma has no expiration date. And I guarantee you, the more you shit on people, I guarantee you, you will be shit on eventually down the line. And like I told you, karma is my close relative. I want y'all to have a wonderful fucking week. I want y'all to be safe, be in tune. Like I said, if you got somebody dealing with something mentally, that's dealing with something and they think that nobody understands, please share this live. I guarantee you, please let them know I understand it. And you ain't about to fucking give up. You about to strive and keep moving. Because your blessings are going to overflow to a point where you don't even know if you can handle it all. Mark my words. Y'all have a good week. I love y'all. Peace, deuces, and all that other shit.